At first, I didn't know that much about chakras. I knew their colors and where they were positioned, but I didn't have otherwise much information about them until I decided to play around with seeing if I could see them. And I was working on my mother one day back in 2011, and she was handicapped and compromised. She was in a wheelchair. And whenever I'd visit, she'd ask me to work on her, and I was giving her Reiki, but I needed like something to do with my focus. So I decided right then and there, this will be my chance to explore and see. I only knew the colors and the positions. So here I am with my mom, with my hands on her shoulders, behind her, tuning into her root chakra at the base of the spine, which all I know is red, and it's at the base. And I saw it bouncing around like a red bouncy ball, like in triangular formation. And I was like, that doesn't look right or healthy or balanced. So then I made my way up. And then when I got to her solar plexus though, that really stood out. And it was like this big. It was like as big as a hula hoop wrapping around her in a very pale, like see-through color of yellow, which didn't look healthy to me either. And I didn't know why. So after, and I don't remember if I even continued up. I think I got like stunned by what I was seeing, and maybe I was done. I don't remember. It's a long time ago. But when I got home, I like researched what it was that I was seeing. And her root chakra has to do with like, you know, everything they say about how to support the root chakra is like, get your feet in the grass, you know, like go outside, connect with nature. And my mom was in Velcro sneakers since 2003. She was not getting outside and putting her feet in the grass for over a decade at that point, or nearly a decade at that point. And then when I looked up the solar plexus, it had to do with your power. And my mother was powerless. She was relying on my dad for her care, for her mobility. And another thing about the chakras is that they line up with the adrenals. So she has diabetes, which that's the adrenal. Oh, I always forget the name of the gland for, it's the adrenals. But that's responsible for diabetes. So it was just like kind of wild that she also had diabetes and she had no control. You know, she had to get pushed around by my father or wheel herself around, but she relied on him for everything. So it was kind of eye-opening to learn about the chakras in real time like that. And then from there, I went and continued